before the audition. I remember I started conducting and it's Bruckner 7, first movement, I never forget. And Maestro approached me and he whispered something to my ear that was like a piece of a puzzle. He was talking about the Austrian coat of arms. And it was like how the phoenix bird stood up vertically and not horizontally, and that I should like embrace the verticality and the sound arriving. And I remember when he did it, he just did this, And, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. And the sound changed completely. And I was like, wow, this is what it's like to be mentored by someone as great as Maestro Muti. That moment will stay in my life. And it was a crazy beginning of a very wild ride. I applied for the apprenticeship because as much as I have the university titles and everything, the best education that I've gotten has been by having these direct conversations with conductors and seeing them in rehearsal. The baseline is like the textbooks and how do you beat a 4, how do you beat a 5, but the real work, the one that I'm striving for, the great work, is the one that you hear with great orchestras. The Chicago Symphony is special because there is such a discipline into their sound, into the way they play. There is always a beautiful vibe and energy. And the level of preparation that Maestro Muti has is something that I've never seen with anybody. He knows the pieces inside and out, backwards and forwards, three-dimensional, whatever side you want to get into, he knows it. That deep knowledge, of course, takes experience, but also takes a lot of time. So we have to take the time to really get the pieces internalized as conductors in the way that he does. And there is so much love that he exudes for the musicians, and the love that the musicians give back. When you actually work with people that you respect and you're open to ideas, magical things happen. So I hope I can foster an atmosphere like that. I just led a program with the Civic Orchestra. We had 2 great pieces of music, one being American by this extraordinary composer, Gabriela Lina Frank, and then Scheherazade by Rimsky-Korsakov. The fact that we are telling those stories with the Civic Orchestra, which is the present and the future of classical music in America, it's very beautiful. For me, it's a true honor to be with them. More practical thing that I'm going to leave with is at least 5 notebooks of notes that I've taken for rehearsal. Words of things to say to orchestras and even like hand moves that I feel were very, very effective. So I live with a treasure of a lot of knowledge, and just the virtue of being here, taking those notes, and the experience of being around Maestro Muti and his extreme generosity and being able to learn. That's incredible. It's just really, really meaningful.